And we are live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the He Said, She Said show on this December evening. How are you guys?
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I'm
We're getting a break from the cold, so that's kind of good for us.
Us too. It was actually in the 30s here in the land of 10,000 lakes today, which is awesome. So,
Hi,
how are
Stephanie.
you?
Nice to see
How
you,
are
man.
you? It's been a while. Totally my fault, you guys. Sorry, is what it is.
I'm injured. I'm injured now that you can see
Oh,
me.
I see that. You have a tell everybody what happened to you.
I have a broken elbow, so that's gonna take a little while to heal, but that's all right because now that means that I can do recording with you.
That's right. That's right. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. We'll take some. We'll take something out of this crisis, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So maybe I can get out in the field in the next week or two and we can I can be out in the field and you can be in the studio. And I do have a little eye thing going on tomorrow, but hopefully that heals fast and it should. They tell me it goes fast. So
yes,
hopefully I'll be as good as new.
yes.
Better
You
than.
you just got done with doing a big con project, didn't you?
We did. So three teams here in Minnesota, actually four, joined together to create this. It's called the Minnesota Para Connections, and it's Squatchers and a Search for Spirits, SIM, and Cap Paranormal. And we've done some investigations, and we all do cryptid stuff too, right? So we all do paranormal, we all do cryptid, and we had this big convention in Faribault in October, which took a lot of my time, you guys, really. So for the whole summer and leading up to that, we were so busy prepping that. We did a couple of public paranormal investigations, ghost hunts, which were super, super fun. Met a lot of really fun people, very well attended. It was a huge success, but took a lot out of me. Can I just tell you? It's a
I
lot
bet.
to organize those events. Holy
Yeah.
mama. But it was super fun. I think we'll probably do it again this year. I don't know if we'll be back in Faribault or if we'll go somewhere else, but it was such a success. And we had so many good comments and so many people had such a good time. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see. But so, yeah, so that's what I've been working on.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Anything to beat the mundane stuff out of the politics and all this and that that's going on out
absolutely.
there. Anything
Absolutely.
like that is a good thing. It's a
That's
good
Oh,
thing.
right. That's right. We
absolutely. And
we've been working.
the girls and I, we still get out, even
Mhm.
through all this, we've been out at least once or twice a month. So it's not like we left Squatchers behind because we didn't. We're still out there. In fact, we were up in northern Minnesota just before the convention and actually stayed in my car. How about that?
Nice.
That was wild. Yeah. So we were way out in the boonies up in the Chippewa forest where we love to be. And we just went in this very remote, it's a remote forest campground that's got nothing, right? You don't need reservations. You can just kind of get in there at night. We pulled in at, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the morning. Two of us stayed in Miss Pearl and two of us stayed in Josie's car. And it was fine. It was fine. It was very adventurous, I will say,
Yeah. You know what?
so it was
There's
fun to be out there.
Was it
like
very cold yet?
It was cold. It was like 40 above. It was a little chilly, but so fun. And I know people say, but you're a bunch of girls and you just go out in these remote woods and just stay in the car. And I'm like, well, where's your sense of adventure? Yes, we had a
Yeah.
really good time. Nothing happened to us. We're
you,
alive to
That's
tell
right.
about it.
you should have dusted them for handprints, because
Should
Bigfoot
have.
comes up
Should
and
have.
he always hits the handprint on there.
Well, and you know where it was, you guys? So it was right across the lake from, I don't know if you've ever seen the episode of Finding Bigfoot, where they were up in northern Minnesota and they were on the lake where they said the guy was out in the boat and he saw the Bigfoot and
Yeah.
he
Mhm.
couldn't get back in. That was the lake. And so we were like right across the lake from there.
Nice.
So We didn't have any activity that we know of. I don't know. We were all so tired because we'd been out
Mhm.
and whatever, and we all fell asleep almost immediately. So much for being scared. None of us were. So, but yeah, it was super fun. We'll do that again now that we know that place. I think it's very interesting to do that. No
Yeah.
tents required. You just pull in. We have SUVs, so we push the seat down and go to bed. It works
Yeah.
great.
Is that the stomping grounds for Mark and Russ, who you guys had on last January?
They actually go a little bit north of there. And what's
Okay.
interesting is that same weekend, they were out hunting or searching for Bigfoot too. But Russ has a cabin up there that's, oh, I don't know. It's about 80 miles, I think, north and east of where we were. But same, it was Chippewa Forest, right? Chippewa
Hmm.
Forest is huge. So,
Yeah.
and I jokingly told them, I said, well, if you get scared, we can come and hold your hand.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. But so anyway. So how about you guys? What have you been working on? I know Tommy, you've been doing these cool little, I forget what you call them, the Cooper files, right?
Yeah, we've been doing the Cooper Chronicles, and we've been retelling a lot of eyewitness testimony that's been given to me at the shop. And
Mm-hmm.
Trost has been recording it, and
Yep,
everybody's been doing real
it's fun.
real well.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been an awfully fun one. And we've kind of messed around with the platform each time and tried to change it up. But it's kind of cool getting the retelling from the tire shop,
Yeah,
the tales.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
really fun to hear it, and
Yeah, but
a lot of people won't go on camera and talk and
Mhm.
talk. You know what I
that
mean?
is for, that's
And
right.
and here in Minnesota, there's a lot of researchers that won't even come on the camera
Yeah,
because I've asked.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and
So,
that's one of the advantages that we do have is that so many people have spent couple decades coming to
mhm,
Tommy and giving him these stories, and
yeah,
so we decided that we'd start digging into those, and rather than trying to cajole people into coming on to camera with us, we've just been having Tommy do the retelling,
yeah,
and yeah, yeah.
I
And then
think
that's
it's
kind of
great.
helped him with his rebuild his storytelling
Yeah,
skills
Oh
too.
my. Oh
Yeah.
oh
yes,
my,
it sure has.
Because we get right up there with the camera right on them, and
hmm
the pressure's on, and
Yeah,
hmm
yeah, so that's been a fun project for us.
yeah,
and
yeah,
a
it's been
lot,
great.
a lot, a lot of people won't tell the tales, but they trust me. They tell me the
hmm
tale, and then
hmm
I sure can tell it.
Yes,
And yeah, so it's great.
Yeah.
yes, yes. Well, and I was even thinking for he said, she said, it might be interesting in the summertime when we are up north and we're with all these people who are telling us these stories or the researchers. Maybe we come on here and do a live, and maybe they
Mhm.
would, because they wouldn't have time to think about it, they would just be on here and they'd tell, you
As
know,
long as I have you here.
as long as they're here, we're going to talk about this.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of it's fun getting the tales,
Yeah.
and it's also fun being a place where people can come and share
hmm
those kind of things.
Absolutely.
There's some trust involved there. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree. But yeah, it's so fun. So
I
yeah,
tell
we did do a lot of he said, she said episodes last year because of just all kinds of crazy stuff in my life. And I will
Hmm.
take responsibility for that. But this year, it's gonna be a whole different story, you guys. We're back.
all
We're gonna
right,
get going on this now. Starting with this
you
is
bet.
the end of the year kind of wrap up, which there wasn't a lot to wrap up, but hopefully next year at this time we'll just have a whole
Hmm.
volume of shows, from 2023.
You know, we had Dwight Campbell on. We
We
had different
did.
people. We had little bit going
Hmm.
on out there.
We did.
The Dwight Campbell.
We started out with a bang, right? Because it was like
Yeah,
right into the new year, and we had the Search for Spirits guys on.
Hmm.
Um, and then we had Dwight Campbell was on. We had
Uncle
we
Hal.
had Uncle Hal.
Oh,
Yep.
he
We
is the
were
best.
I was out in the field and you were in the studio a couple of times, Tommy, because we did a lot of
Yep.
I'm still intrigued with this whole suburban cryptid thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're all
Yeah.
over here, you know,
Yeah.
up where I live, and even there's this new area that Squatchers has found that's like a half an hour away. We've found prints there. We've found all kinds of stuff. A half an hour, 30 miles
Yeah.
from,
That's
where I live.
awesome.
Isn't it crazy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, and I live in a pretty populated, I live in the northern suburbs of Minneapolis. So it's crazy, I think. But I
And
just think they're everywhere.
that suburban structure exchange one that you guys did. I mean,
Yeah.
we have a lot. There's a lot of pictures of structure captured by you guys.
Oh my.
Just right there, not very far.
I know it.
That's kind of. I think that's my favorite. He said, she said
Hmm.
episode.
Hmm.
Because it's got you guys in the field, and there's a lot of good finds in there.
Just one right after the other. I
Yeah,
know, I know.
yeah, you
It's
don't
super
have to be
fun.
far in the woods. You don't have
Hmm.
to be far in the woods either.
You don't. And some of the structures, and I know you guys know this too, but a lot of them can be really close to the road, right? And I know that
Yeah,
when we're way up north, riding
yeah,
around on those crazy forest roads, you can see them, spot them from the road. And then you get out and you
yep.
go look, and these
Hmm.
roads are not heavily traveled. In fact, poor Miss Pearl, I will never take her down that one road again because it was, we just wrecked her a little bit. You know what I mean? But because they're not maintained, those roads. You know what I
You gotta
mean?
get
But
some snow
you can
tires
see
on that
these
thing.
things. Oh well, she's fine. She's popping. But it's like, oh, Pearl. But yeah, they're close to the road and they're everywhere here. And where I haven't visited lately is the all the rings. Remember we did that
Yes,
episode on the
Yeah,
rings.
yep.
yes,
That might
those
be
are
that might
fantastic.
that might be a good revisit. I should go
Yeah,
over there and see if there's more, if there's less, what's happened to them. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Hey,
amazing actually. You know.
do
and
your woods have much snow yet?
Oh, we're full of snow. We've got about. Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have probably a foot of snow everywhere, and we just got clamored last week with about a foot of snow. So yeah, it's supposed to get warm though, so maybe some of it'll melt. But this is the best time to go Bigfoot searching because you can see the prints, right?
yeah, yeah,
These are the best prints that we've ever found has been in the winter. So
yep.
unfortunately, you can't really cast them. I guess you can, but I'm just not sure how that works in the snow. You know,
That would
but
be some tough going. Maybe
so
even the
too.
spray foam would be good for that one.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, because they're just easy to spot, right? When
Hmm.
there's snow on the ground. So
Hmm.
yeah.
We'll have
So
to ask
we'll go
Don
out
Slovey
there.
about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Don Slovey how he'd go about capturing
Yes,
snow casts. That'd be
yes,
a good subject right there.
yes. And Carter Bouchard told me, because he was our advisor for the first year we were doing this, and when we found those prints that first time and we were so excited, and of course he asked me all these questions, and was my answer yes on any of them? No. But he told me if we would have sprayed the prints with a lot of hairspray and then put the casting material in there, we may have got a cast. I, I don't
Um,
know. I don't know. I don't know.
that
You
makes
know?
that makes a lot of sense. A little bit of lacquer to kind of hold
Yes,
it together.
yes, yes.
Um,
So we always have that stuff in the car, So if we find a bunch of prints, we can run back and get it, and cast them. Try it anyway. But
good.
yeah. So we'll be doing that, and hopefully we'll get some interviews, some more people on our show. But I
You know
think,
what? There's so much stuff going on right now too. Like a lot of movies and stuff are coming out on YouTube and Amazon and all that. I mean,
yep,
look at like Alexander Petikoff. Like
yep,
his numbers are going crazy on
yep,
YouTube. Small
yep,
Town Monsters and
Didn't
Irish Bigfoot. They're doing it again. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's number 3 for Irish Bigfoot. I think it's
Hmm.
called European Bigfoot this time.
Mm-hmm.
and that's out on Amazon. And I think didn't Petticoff just get a million
Yes.
views last week?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. And
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I think he went right through it too. I mean, I think it like million, like he just right, he
it
went
wasn't
right
out very
ahead.
long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he's
Wow.
way beyond that now.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think
That's
so too.
awesome. Well, I
Uh-huh.
mean, the cool thing is we've had all of these people on this show. So maybe
Yep.
we can
Yeah.
do, you know,
Yeah.
get them on again.
Yeah. And like I hiked in the woods with Alexander overnight one time, and it's just so cool to see him because like then he was like he was an obscure guy, and now he's
Mm-hmm.
like a well-known guy. I mean, so
Mm-hmm.
it's great fun.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was kind of the up and coming young guy coming into
Yeah.
Bigfoot, and a lot of people were
Yeah.
excited. And yeah, didn't you
Yeah.
guys? Was that there was a UFO sighting for that he had
Yes.
taken pictures of for that weekend and stuff?
Yeah, there was me and Alexander and Shane Ciros and Paul Eno and all those guys. They saw this UFO sighting, and oh man, that was a good time. It was
Hmm.
in the middle of the night down in down in the center part of the state.
Was that Du Bois?
Yes, there you go, Du Bois.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
so
you talking about that. So, yeah.
yeah, so good times. You
yeah,
never know
Oh,
who you're going to meet in the world of Bigfoot.
that's right. And, when you're out in the woods, you never know what you're going to see and what you're going to find,
That's right.
hmm,
especially at night. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
Oh man,
I always say things that will curl your toenails.
that's right.
right,
That's it.
right.
Also, right now available is Ryan Cavaline's big uh, what is the name of that? Because we're in it,
Oh,
Tommy.
yes,
Mountain Devil, Mountain
Yes,
Devil.
yes.
Mountain Devil 3. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So if you can catch the catch me and Tommy in that is featured as experts per se.
Isn't that fun?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 and yeah. Somehow Ryan makes us look kind of cool. I
Hmm.
think he had to work kind of hard at that.
Oh, come on. Come on. You guys are
Yeah,
cool.
But
that
that's
that is really good show too because he Len's like he takes a different take on it when he does
mhm.
that one. It's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely different than anybody else that's doing Bigfoot stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
and it takes a good look at the alien connection in that one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he has
So,
Stan Friedman in it.
oh,
that's true.
Or
really?
Stan Gordon. Stan Gordon.
Stan Gordon. There we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
Yep. Yep. The Stan Gordon.
Yes.
These
Yes.
Stanford.
That's right.
Yes. He's
Yeah.
kind of a big deal around Pennsylvania. I
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
assure you.
Yep. Yep. Especially for the UFO stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So,
But
but
yeah, there's
that's
all
one of
kinds
our
of
favorites
places
is
to go
Ryan
this year.
Cavalier. Yep.
All kinds of places to go this year.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure. For sure. I think we'll have a really good year this year, and we'll just keep it in our calendars so that we know we have to do it and it'll get done. I always say if it's on my calendar, it'll happen, you know?
Hmm.
Or
Hmm.
you can leave me like if I'm injured all the time this summer, I'll be right there. Everything will get recorded.
That's right.
It
That's
does
right.
seem to be kind of like, yeah, we'll just kind of keep you all gimped up so you can
Yeah.
be available to us.
You
Yeah,
know
every
what?
now and then
You
I'll
are
just
going to
kind of
be
slip
fine.
you.
Come on with this gimped up stuff. You know what I mean? You're going to be great.
Actually, I fought my way back through the stroke. If I can do that, I can do
Oh,
anything,
That's right.
yeah.
man.
An arm is
That's right.
nothing. Elbow is nothing compared to that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
The
is
people,
nothing.
Absolutely.
the people's elbow.
I
Yeah.
For sure. And I know one of the things I want to do is to go out in the woods up on the island. I think we should do that too, because who knows what's up there? All I can say is there's a lot of woods up there. There's a lot of parkland. There's a lot of places that tourists don't know about. I think we need to do this. And
Up
if
on San
Bigfoot,
Juan. Hmm.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If Bigfoot is interdimensional, he can be anywhere at any time, right?
Hmm.
But if he's physical, I still think he could get to the island because San Juan is a part of an archipelago, right? And so Lopez is, swimmable. I think a human could swim it. So if a human could swim it, Bigfoot could, and you could just swim across all the islands to the mainland. I'm thinking. I don't know. That's just my idea. But
it doesn't seem like it would be beyond the realm of possibility for sure. I mean,
right.
it'd
Maybe he
be
can
like
ride a whale.
it'd be
Well,
like
that's true.
be like,
That's true.
well, I believe in Bigfoot, but I don't think he can swim. That's just a bridge too far, you
Don't
know.
you?
Yeah.
Well,
I
No,
personally think he
I've
can
heard that
swim.
they're excellent swimmers anyways.
Mhm.
do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean,
Yes.
it's cold. I mean, it's cold. I mean, that water is cold. But
Hmm.
I think I don't know. I still think they're interdimensional, and so I think they're everywhere. And I know there have been a few documented sightings on the island. I don't know if anybody's
Hmm.
ever checked them out. And they were from years ago. But okay, if they're from years ago, who says they're not still there and people just don't see them, right?
Hmm. Yep.
So anyway, I think it might be kind of fun. Next time I'm out there, I'll be out there at the end of February again. So it might be kind of fun you can trail along with me, you guys, and we'll just walk
Yeah.
through the woods. And
Yeah.
we'll see if we find anything, any tree structures or tree bows or whatever,
Hmm.
even prints, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
If I
So
recall, there's some awesome scenery there anyway.
yes, it's gorgeous up there. And
Um,
the Olympic Peninsula is really the home of Sasquatch, right? I mean, there's so many Sasquatch there, and that's across the way. I'm not saying you could swim it because it's pretty far, but it's right there. I mean, it's the Pacific Northwest. This is where
I'm
Bigfoot is,
just,
you know?
just just think what the name means. Olympic,
Sasquatch.
the Olympic
Mhm.
Peninsula. Oh my goodness,
Mhm.
that's got to be awesome.
It is. It
Hmm.
is. It is. And if you ever go there, I went years ago. I went with a bunch of Twilight moms because we love Twilight. And we went on the Twilight tour. We went to Forks, Washington. We did the whole thing. And it really is green. If you're there in the summertime, it's like greenish hue. It's just the most beautiful. It really is. And the beaches, wow, amazing, beautiful beaches out there on those reservations. La Push is just phenomenal. Um, but yeah, I can totally see where there's just a ton of cryptids in those woods because they're big and the trees are big. You've seen the trees on the island. I've
Mhm.
showed you them. They're like, I mean, nothing compares to the trees out in the Pacific Northwest.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
lots of places for them to hide and whatever. So yeah, so maybe we'll do that. So next time I'm out on the island, let's just do that. Well, you
I
can
think
tag
we
along
should.
with me. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is an easy platform to use.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll make sure I get somewhere where we have a good signal. I think maybe there's a state park that I just discovered recently. Um, that's kind of up. It's hilly. It's a mountain. They call it a mountain. So it'd be a good one to go to. And I'm sure there's probably good internet there. So yes, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Excellent.
so we have a lot going on. So we'll get out in the field. Tommy, how long is it going to be before your elbow is healed?
Probably 4 to 6 weeks, I think.
So
And
by February, you should be out in the field too.
oh yeah, oh I'll be
Yeah.
out in the field before then. Believe me.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah. Nothing's gonna keep me from being in the woods.
Yep. Oh, doesn't it drive you crazy if you can't be out there even, because it's been so cold here and it's like it's too cold to go
Yeah,
out. And it's like, boy, the minute it gets just a little bit warm, I have to run over I mean, it's just a park by me, but it just feels so good to be up in the woods,
yeah.
you know?
Yep, yep.
You just gotta. And I think
Yes.
we'll do a couple of nighttime things too, you guys, because the nighttime ones are really fun. Is you never
Hmm.
know
Mhm,
what's going to happen. And it's all the
mhm.
unseen. What are we not
Well,
seeing that we can hear, you know?
you know, I'm gonna be way more braver this year than I ever was because now I can't run. So
You just
hey,
got to kind of take it as it comes now.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you guys.
That's
Well, anyway,
awesome.
I think 2023 will be super fun. So we will just keep moving on and we'll have a bunch of episodes and hopefully we'll
yep.
get hopefully I'll entice some people in the field as I'm going to come and
There we go.
you gotta come and
Dragging
talk
right
about
in.
this now.
All
Uh-huh.
right.
Yep,
So
drag them in.
that's right. Yes. Yes, Bigfoot days might be a good place to, schedule something,
Yep.
So for
All
sure,
right.
you guys.
All right. So
Well,
should
Stephanie, it was really good to see you. I see
yeah,
Trost every day, but it's real good to see you. So
really good to see you guys. I've missed you. I really have, and it's just, this year has been crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So my apologies for being scarce.
ours too. Ours too.
That's right. That's right. Well, that's one of the ties that binds is that we're all very busy doing this
Mhm.
stuff, and because we all really like it.
Yeah.
Yes, we
You
do.
know,
Yes.
and that's kind of that's what we do. If we didn't like it, we wouldn't be very busy at all.
No,
That's
no,
right.
no, no. And we love to be in the woods, and whether we ever see, I say I want to look him in the eye, but then I think, well, if I did see him and I looked him in the eye, would I stop, or would it intrigue you so much that you're out there even more? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I love the woods though, you guys. The woods are me, so that'll never change. You know. So whatever we find, and on the island, hey, talking about cryptids, I still want to find a mermaid. I'm still looking for mermaids out there in the ocean. Serious,
That'd be
serious,
awesome. Yes.
serious.
Yes. I'd
So
be down with the
I'll
mermaid
find one.
too.
I'll find one. All
All right.
right, you guys. Well, this has been so fun, and everybody stay tuned for much more in 23.
That's right. Watch out, 2023. Here we come.
Yes, that's right. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, you two. And we will be back soon, within a couple weeks. We'll do
Yes.
another one.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Okay. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year and see you later. See you, Stephanie.
Bye-bye. Bye.